All right then. So, hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of Simple and the Dragon. We've got a cracking guest on today. We've got Nick. How are we doing, mate?
Mate, I'm good. Thank you for having me, mate. Thank you for having me, gents. Pleasure to be on the podcast.
Absolutely. Got some questions from people and looking forward to your answers.
I'm a bit worried, to be fair. I don't know what sort of question. You've definitely got a couple of ones in there. I know it.
Cal's had to bin a few, I'll tell you.
Nah, you keep them on, Cal. Keep them on, mate. Keep them on.
Right. So, yeah, the first question is, of course, I think I'll start off on every podcast I do now, and that is, what made you start TikTok?
Good question. Obviously, that's a question that a lot of people get asked, and there's always different answers to it. But for me, I was doing YouTube before. I was a rep in Spain, and in terms of what I was doing, I was just like sort of selling events for boat parties, but I was doing funny public interviews and YouTube videos. And I wasn't really big on there, but I saw TikTok was blowing up and it was affecting the music industry. Like songs that were on TikTok were now being played on Capital FM Heart. So it was blowing up. And I thought, oh, you know what? There's so many people blowing up right now on there. Maybe I could give it a go on that platform. And then I started, and I was slow. To be fair, in the first 6 weeks, I only gained 6,000 followers. So I didn't exactly blow up at the start, but I just stayed consistent. And then started last January, 2020 January, during just as the sort of COVID was hitting. And now I'm here where I am now, just from consistency and hard work, really. You know what I mean? Just consistently keep posting every single day, and not getting distracted.
Yeah. When you say about posting every day, just so for other people, you know, because obviously they want to start and do it and all the rest of it. What do you think? How many videos do you think you should post a day, Nick?
To be fair, like starting off, I'd say just sort of like as many as you feel like comfortable in doing. Like I wouldn't say burn yourself out where someone says to you post 4, 5, 6 of it, then you think, oh geez, that you know, you can't keep up with that sort of that amount of videos. Start with, like, for me, I was posting one every couple days and then one every 2 days. You build into the consistency. So post when you feel like you want to, but if you really want to try and take it on and try and really do it and do well in it and grow your account, then just start off with one a day, and as you feel more and more comfortable in time management and like if you've got enough time and you're happy to do it, I then built up to doing 2, 3, 4, 5, and now I just do sort of 6 to 10 a day, really, because I just love doing it. You know what I mean? Obviously they're easier TikToks than some people's, but yeah, just however, it's really about the commitment, really, isn't it? Just start off small though. Don't burn yourself out. If you start doing 6, you're going to think you're not going to be able to keep up with it, or you're not going to be able to find the ideas, or there's loads of things that run through your mind.
Yeah, no, that's great advice, actually. Yeah, it's very true.
Yeah, it's TikTok's very hard to, you know, gain followers, isn't it?
Yeah, depends like really what sort of content. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Like I do sort of, at times I'll do good content which is like people enjoy, and then at times you got to sometimes do that clickbait content. You got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just the way of the game.
Yeah, it is. When you first started, it is about getting views and getting followers, isn't it? It's as simple as that, and whatever works, doesn't it?
Yeah, to be fair, like the thing is, a lot of people will say it's not about that, but at the end of the day, that's what's going to help you grow, getting how many people view your videos, how many shares you're going to get, and how many followers you have. So you got to, initially when I first started, I was pumping out the maddest, like stupidest videos and clickbait, but now I've chilled out a little bit, even though some of them are still a bit clickbait, but I enjoy what I do, and it makes a lot of people happy, so that's what it's about.
Yeah, I can definitely say that with 3.5 million followers, yeah.
My man, worked hard for that one.
Yeah, that was mental. Brilliant, mate. Fantastic.
Yeah, and of course you're verified as well, aren't you, Nick?
Finally got that blue tick. I got that. That was a funny story to that one, actually. Last August, when I was in Turkey, I was clubbing. I woke up in the morning and the blue tick was there. It was about 3 a.m. though, because people were congratulating me on my comments. So my phone had died at that point, so I was just partying, and I'd already had till about 5 a.m. So I already had the blue tick without realising it.
Oh, yeah. What happened? You just all of a sudden just turned up, or did you have to?
No, so like someone contacted me saying, I initially contacted someone like to see if I could get verified, because you needed certain things like news articles and certain things. Like, for example, you'll see someone with 10,000 followers and they're verified. It's not about the size of your channel. It really isn't. At times, yeah, it can be. If you've got 10 million, okay, it's time to verify this guy. But there's other aspects as well where someone's got 20,000 but they're a small business, or there's an artist who's got 30,000 followers but they're a very well-known artist on Instagram, or they're verified on YouTube. So I reached out to someone. They said, oh, you know, you need at least 1 million, you need more news articles. And then I I slowly got more and more doing different sort of funny pranks and public pranks. And then they messaged me saying, oh, do you know what? I think I can get you verified now. So I sent them all my news articles, sent them a couple of features that I had on like different things like famous birthdays. And then I signed this form that you send to TikTok. And then within 24 hours, you either get it or you don't. And me and my ex at the time both submitted it. And we thought one of us was going to get it and one of us won't. But we go back to the end. Yeah.
You both got it?
Yeah, in the end, yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, I know who you're on about, Nick, because, yeah, I follow her on TikTok, to be honest.
Yeah, man, fair enough, yeah. But, well, you know.
I know who you're about. I mean, yeah. Have you got one, Simon?
Have I got what? Verification? No.
I'm
sure you will eventually.
I doubt it very much.
It took me to get to 1.8 mil. It was when I had 1.8 mil that I got it. So it wasn't straight away. Everyone says, oh, when will I get it? You know, if you keep doing what you're doing, keep posting, keep going, keep creating. As time goes on, you know, great things take time. As time goes on, eventually you will get it. You know what I mean? With enough staying dedicated.
I think cow must be due pretty soon, I think.
Cow, yeah, that cow, you're definitely due soon. I reckon you've got a good sort of probably 2 to 4 months and then you get it, mate. I don't know. You could get it next week. This is the thing. You just don't know when you're going to get it. I think you've got some articles.
Yeah, a lot of people say I'm overdue for one because like it says I'm on 1.2 million now, so
you'll get it.
Yeah, it's coming. I think.
Definitely.
I think it's coming. Have you got a question, Simon?
Well, yeah, I was going to go on to that. Just carrying on to that. What was your the first videos you've done? What did you actually do? Just to let everybody know what you've done and what ones were sort of successful and which ones did you sort of bin? Quite interesting to know.
No, that's quite a good question, to be fair. I mean, I initially started, I've done so many different niches, like, on my TikTok. And what I mean by niche is, like, so many different types of content. Like, I've gone from doing couple content to doing pranks to doing different relatable videos. Like, one person will stay to one niche, POVs or makeup or just pranks. But to be honest, I've just done anything, gone from doing vlog styles. But I started off doing just videos that people could relate to. Because at the end of the day, when videos can relate and relatability, that's when a video is going to go viral. They didn't really, though, for me, because it wasn't anything out of this world, anything special. So then I went on to doing, like, public pranks, and I was doing loads of funny, stupid stuff. I even got myself, like, a prosthetic on my face, and I pretended to be, like, a 70-year-old bloke dancing on McDonald's counters and stuff. I done a funny video down the stairs. This is one of my most memorable ones. Dancing, singing Shakira, Hips Don't Lie in March 2020. That video got 39 million views. So that was my first breakout video because I had about 150,000 followers. That took me to about nearly 400,000 followers. And then I started making a few other videos and it just started going from there, really. Because I initially started, and like I said, in 6 weeks, I only had 6,000 followers. And this was mid-February. And then by May 15th, 3 months later, I had 1 million. And I was like, oh, this is it. Let's go. It's time to just keep going. But there's videos that I've done which flopped massively. For example, like the Grandad one that I'd done the prosthetic for and stuff, it cost me a bomb, but didn't really pay off. But you got to do these things. You got to trial and error. You got to test. Yeah. You got to think, oh, let me give this a go. Like even with you, like Cal and Simon or Cal, when you do your football videos, you might try this that's different, and that doesn't work. So you go back to doing this. It's just whatever the people like. You got to keep the people happy.
When you had a video that didn't sort of work and all the rest of it, did you delete it or did you leave it on there?
No, I know a lot of people do that. A lot of people do that. They say, oh, if it doesn't get the views it gets. Funny story, actually, for you, is that video that got 39 million, the day before, it had 100... I posted it, it got 150,000 views. And I thought, like, no way, like, this video, it's just... I just think it can do better. So I just reposted it 24 hours later. And then it got 39 million. It was a repost. It was a repost. Seriously.
What? So you deleted it?
No, I didn't delete it. I left it up. I just reposted it and they were both there. Because, you know, posting like, well, at this point it was only 4, 5 or 6, so there was 3 or 4 that went past and then reposted it again. Yeah. And then another story as well was I know don't mean to mention it, but it's got a big part of my like build up into TikTok is that with my ex I done a video that was a bushman prank. It was Bushman got caught sneaking out during lockdown, and I got a ghillie suit, spent hours like weaving it and leaving it, and then filmed this video where my ex was on the second floor. I was pretending to sneak out of the house as a neighbour during March 2020 lockdown to go to the shop to get food or something. She filmed it, went all over the news, went on Good Morning Britain and stuff. But I posted it on my TikTok. It got 60,000 views, and I had about 450,000 followers at the time. But this was the first TikTok I reposted on her channel. She didn't have a TikTok at the point. got 17.5 million. And it was just a repost. So sometimes the thing is, people talk about quality content over quantity and all these different things, and some people analyze it too much, when really the thing is, you just got to keep posting, you just got to keep going, because don't feel, I know it can feel bad when you think a video doesn't perform as well as it should. You think, oh, it could have done so much, but you think it should have done better than that. It's always the ones you put effort into that maybe don't perform, and then the ones you don't, they perform. But you just got to keep going, keep posting. And the thing is, if you think maybe a video didn't perform, give it a go, give it a repost. I've had times where I've reposted videos and they've done better than its initial post, like that one that I've done there. So reposts are an important aspect, but I don't like to build myself up too much on it. I don't delete any videos. I just keep them on there, because there's things like delayed explosion, where a video after 4 or 5 days can pick up and do its thing. So you know, good to be patient. I'm sure you might have seen that on any video you might have had on 4, 5, 6 days, and it's picked up and got views out of nowhere. So I don't like to build myself up on it too much. And a lot of people do. A lot of people delete them. They're, I didn't do well, didn't I? I should keep them up there, because it's your memories, isn't it? It's memory at the end of the day.
Yeah. No, that is true. That's interesting about reposting. You know, I've never thought about that myself.
No, really interesting. And I forgot to mention that. Yeah, it's mad that specific video, my most viral one, was a repost.
Yeah.
Mad. Like, I had a video that about 4 million reposted it, but then it got 14 again. But it still done well the first time, but it done better the second time.
Yeah. That's
so
unbelievable.
If you ever have a day where you're not feeling, because everyone has them days where you're not feeling like posting, well, you can just go on your previous videos and get some that you think are the really good ones that might do well, better than they already done, and give a repost to it.
Yeah.
But you have to do it a certain way. You have to click live photo, go in your gallery, click save as video, so the watermark isn't on the video.
Yeah.
There's a little strategy to it, but it's not really that deep.
Yeah, no, but that's definitely, if you've got that the mark on the video, then it doesn't normally do very well, does it?
No, not at all.
No.
So it's good to take that mark.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
over to you on this one then, Cal.
Thank you, Simon.
Hey.
So yeah, going based on this, so of course, you've got, is it nearly 4 million now?
Yeah, nearly 4, about to get 3.6, but on the way to 4. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Have you got a target for TikTok for followers? 10 million?
Yeah, no, I initially thought, oh, if I have 100k, I'll be satisfied. I hit 100k and I was like, oh, 250,000. And then I said 1 million. And then I hit 1 million. Now you want 2, and then you want 3, and then you want 4. Like, I just want to be, I'm realistic in the sense that I don't want to be the #1 creator in the UK. Because, like, first of all, that's a very punchy statement to make, which, yeah, I'm not saying it's impossible. Anything's possible. But I want to be in the top 10 UK creators. So I think I'm 88th at the moment on the leaderboard. Top 10, I would need about 10, 11 million. So that's achievable. It sounds far away, but it's achievable with time, and great things take time. So you just need to be patient, keep doing what you're doing, and as time trickles on, just make sure you're putting in more work than the people above you are on the leaderboard, because then you're slowly going to overtake them. But my target, yeah, it is 10 million. And to be fair, my target is 10 million by the end of next year, which sounds... Well, targets are meant to be, sound mind-blowing at times. You know what I mean? They're not always meant to be, think that you can achieve them. Well, I know that I can achieve that. I know that I can achieve it. But if I said that, oh yeah, I want to hit 5 million by the next year, I know that I could achieve that. I know that. If I say 10 million, even I'm questioning. I'm like, oof. But it's possible. So let's just hold on.
That's really weird, actually, Cal, isn't it? Because we talk about targets all the time, don't we? And
very true.
And we say that as well. You've got to set your targets as high as possible. Because at the end of the day, we've said this so many times, haven't we? You might not reach that target, but at least you'll reach as far as you possibly can.
Exactly. And then you'll just sound the same day. Yeah, because like if you get, you're reaching for 10 million. Oh, you know what? Yeah, okay, you got 7.5 million. But you know what? You've reached close to it. Okay, it's 2.5 million difference. But you went far. He reached high, and that's still massive. Yeah.
But if you set your target at 5, you'd probably reach 4.8. So it's so important to set your targets in everything in life, I think.
Or you reach 5 by April, and then you're on 5.1 by December next year.
Yeah.
I mean, you posted one, didn't you, Simon, of you and Keely heading into a bin?
Yeah.
And how many views is that on?
I think that's on about 17 million now. I think something like that.
17.
70 million. Yeah, it's on Keely's account now, unfortunately. but no, I mean, obviously, I love her to death. Obviously, it's my daughter, so you know, I'm glad she's got it on there, and she's done really well out of it. You know, she got a lot of followers from it, which is good, and she's doing well. I'm proud of her, so it's good.
Yeah. But yeah, there's one app that we're trying to use, aren't we, Simon, called Clapper. Have you heard of that one, Nick?
Clapper? No, go on, tell me.
Well,
it's really interesting. It's like TikTok, very, very similar.
Go on, tell me more. Tell me more. What's...
Do you know it's mainly American based, Cal, isn't it, at the moment?
It is, yes.
Thriller.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you could see it's really big in America, but there's a lot of Europeans, English, all going over to it and all the rest of it, and they reckon it could be a big thing. It's very, very similar. Very similar.
TikTok won't be #1 forever, mate. Well, you know, that's why we've got to appreciate it while we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the differences between TikTok and Clapper is you don't need 1,000 to go live.
Soon.
You haven't been live on it yet, Simon, have you?
I did try live once, and I had about 4 people on there. It was quite weird. But I had a good chat with them anyway.
What did they say?
Well, yeah, I know, yeah.
What did they say?
Yeah, but yeah, no, I'll tell you, you should have a look at that, Nick, because I reckon you could do it on there.
Look, it's always good to like widen out the other apps, because you need to make sure we're bringing our followers over to the Instagram and YouTube, because any app at any time.
Yeah, and also you get verified a lot earlier, Cal, don't you? Because you know about that.
Yeah, on Clapper, yeah.
Oh, sound. Get a nice little clue quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Simon's beating me on that at the moment, though.
Is he?
Yeah, I started it first, but he somehow took ahead of me.
Yeah.
Simon, more then, that sounds of it, been active more.
Yeah, I've only got about 370 followers. What have you got, Simon, now?
1.2 now. It's gone up to. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So yeah, it's going in the right direction anyway. So
yeah, just keep
for you anyway. I feel left out now.
You just need to mate. Fine.
I'll just keep trying. It's definitely harder though, isn't it, Simon?
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's a difficult one to crack. That's for sure. I had one good video on there.
Which crack is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Be careful what you say there, Cal.
I'm aware. PG.
Yes, yeah.
Keep it PG.
Till later.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Crikey.
Nick, I was going to go on to your travelling.
Oh yeah.
The travelling you're doing, all the rest of it. Where are you at the moment?
I'm in Marira, near Alicante in Spain. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that a regular place?
No, I've never been actually to Marira, but I've been near here before. Yeah, I do like my travelling a lot, to be fair. That's one of my main hobbies, because for some people say like, oh, how do you afford it and stuff? But it's easy. That's an easy answer, really. Like, to some people who are at home, who are working, they'll be saving for a car, or they're saving up. You know, everyone saves for certain things. They're saving for their first car, or someone's trying to save for a deposit for something, or maybe get a mortgage with so-and-so. I don't have a car, you know. I don't have a car at home, so that's a massive cost that I don't have to worry about, or I don't have a property or an apartment that I rent in England, so really I'm kind of just paying for rent as I go along in these places. And so at times it's cheaper abroad as well, depending on what you're doing. But I do enjoy my travelling. I mean, in 2 days I'm off to Zante, Greece, for a few days, and then I'm coming back here for a month. I'll be back in England about start of November now, so that'll be good. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to Madrid in 2 days, and then Athens, and then Zante. So yeah, just, you know, traveling about, you know, just exploring, mate. Life's too short. I mean, for me, after a lot of things happened in my life, and experience happened unexpectedly, family related and all the other stuff, I don't like to just keep money sitting on my account when I know that's good and bad. It's good and bad. It's got its pros and it's got its cons. Yeah. But for me, if I make it, I spend it. And I have my spare amount still, but I make it, I spend it. I've got to go make my memories and live my life, because who knows how long we've got on the planet, right?
No, that's 100%. You've got to live your life to the full. That's what I always say. I get up in the morning and I'll make sure I live my life to the full in that day.
Let's get it.
That's the way it's got to be, isn't it?
100%.
So what's your favourite country you've been to?
Definitely, like I went to Bali once. That was unbelievable. That was crazy. Went there for a couple of weeks, and it's just unbelievable. To be fair, like it's cheap out there. I remember getting 2 starters, 2 mains, a dessert, and this was for 2 people, and a drink each, and it was £11. Just and the main was a chicken breast and chips with like mushroom sauce. It wasn't even like a terrible main. It was mad. But it's just expensive getting out there, the flights, because you're going around the other side of the world.
Yeah,
crikey.
That's my favorite. Sure, I want to keep traveling about. Maybe I'll settle down soon in terms of like traveling, but get out of the way while I'm young, and then I can sort of move on to bigger and better things in a couple of years.
Yeah, no, definitely, 100%. Sorry, Cal. Got another one there?
He's got a cheeky one, I can tell.
So yeah, a lot of people ask me this, and it'll be good to see what you think. So when you were saying about reposting a video and it explodes a second time, they ask, what app do you use to do it?
What app do I use to do it? Yeah, so go online, go buy 1 million followers. No, I'm joking. What app do I use to do it? Go on. I use Video Leap, so it's on the App Store. It's VIDEOLEAP. So essentially, you can pay for it monthly, but I don't even pay for it. You know when you go on an app and you can just click exit in the top corner? Yeah. I don't pay for it. I just have this app that I've had for 1.5 years, put the video in there on Video Leap, and literally just give it a slight zoom in so that the watermark in the bottom corner is no longer there. I'll send you guys a link to it after as well if you ever want to do reposts. Use that app. It's really good. In fact, my friend told me about it, who's sitting upstairs about 1.5 years ago. So all my videos, everything, even my TikToks, I use mine. People say, why do you sit on your phone all the time? But I could sit on a laptop and look productive and look like I'm actually doing some work, but I use my phone to edit all the videos and stuff. And when you look like you're on your phone, you look unsociable, eh? But if you're on a laptop, you look productive.
Well, yeah.
But with my phone, I just edit it all on my phone. I do all these different things. So.
Well, that's interesting, though, yeah.
Yeah, what I'll have to do, I've got 2 videos that I might repost, and the ones I did quite a while ago when I was in goal. The first one was when I was shouting number 6.
Yeah.
You know that one, don't you, Simon?
I do, yeah. Everybody talked about that number 6 when it went on for months, didn't it? People talking about it. It's mad.
Yeah, basically, I'm shouting, and then that video, the first one, has got 5.1 million views.
Yeah. And
there's another one I'm going to repost, is when I'm swearing at my defence.
Yeah.
That'll be good ones, mate. That'll be good ones. But yeah, no, hopefully, if you with the whole repost thing, they can do well and pop off for you. Like, even if they don't do well or better than the other ones, new faces will see it. Yeah, people will still see it from previously, like your previous followers, but the previous they'll get a giggle out of it because it's a video that done well previously, and they'll see it again that they maybe forgot about. And then there'll be new people who see it and follow you for that, and they think it's the first time they've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's very true.
Just don't post maybe the same video about 5 times, which I've done.
No, that's it. No, exactly. Exactly. What like you've been on your travels a lot, right? You got to give us a couple of stories. There's got to be a couple of stories out there. It's got to be.
Well, lads, do you know what I mean? What sort of stories are we looking for? PG stories or what?
Well, you can go a little bit on the edge. There's no worries.
You know what? When you get put on the spot like that, when you're sitting with friends and you're having drinks or whatever, story pops into your head and you'll start telling a story and whatnot. But when you get put on the spot just like that, it's hard for me to try and think of a specific story that like stands out to me that I think is hilarious. But I'll tell you what, I'll have a think. I'm going to think about that and then think now. And then as a couple of questions go by, I'll try and pop in and answer that. Well,
okay, yeah, no worries. Okay, how many countries you've been to? You do keep track of it?
You know what? I don't actually. Do you know what? I need to, but I think I'm at about 25 to 40. I'd say. I'm definitely getting in, trying to do everywhere, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll have a think. So I remember I'd done like 14 in 2019. one year, it was mad. I saved and I worked hard, not doing TikTok, and then I just spunked all the money. bad idea on just travelling, but it was fun. It was a good memory, but I could have invested it or done something with it. But
well, you say that though, like you say, you only live once, don't you? And look at the experiences you've had and all the rest of it. I think it's brilliant, isn't it?
No, true. You're right there.
That's what it's about.
Mm. Yeah, I've got
story one already now. Sorry.
Hey?
I've got an answer to your story one. I've got
brilliant. Go for it.
Go on.
I've got loads I could tell you. I've got ones that are rude, ones that we could talk off camera because, you know, when you're travelling, wild things happen. But I'll give a PG one that sounds relatively convenient to currently. Right, so obviously I've got Liv that you might have seen in my TikToks recently, which were unofficial, by the way. What happened was I was in Magaluf with my friend. We were having a good time. We were partying hard. It's a party island in Spain. It's called Magaluf.
Yeah.
Know what it was, and we were there for about 6 or 7 days. She was working as a promoter outside the bar, trying to get you in and stuff. And we were walking past with our vlogging camera. She was like, "Oh, you're doing YouTube and whatnot." Got speaking to her, and then me and Hal just booked this hotel for a week. It was like, so it's all inclusive hotel. It was like a little suite, and we was like, "Oh, do you know what? We like you. Do you want to come stay in our hotel for a week?" And we was only there the first night. And next day, she stayed with us for a week. And then after the week, we was like, "Oh, do you know what? You should just quit your job and come Alicante with us." And just quit her job and came Alicante with us.
Just done it there.
No, but you know what? It's not really a man's story, but it's just it's a spontaneous story, isn't it? Sometimes you've got to be.
It is.
Very true.
So that's how you met and all the rest of it then?
Yeah, mate. And then, you know, Romeo and Juliet, the fairy tale continues.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. What's she on? How many followers she got on TikTok?
Oh, just about to hit 80k now. Jeez, it's 10 days or 12 days.
Is that how long she's been on there?
Yeah, 11 days, I think.
Yeah, crikey.
Good effort to it.
Incredible.
Yeah, that's mental, isn't it?
It's incredible, that.
But yeah, there's other stories. We'll talk about them off camera. There's some funny ones.
Yeah, that's it. No, exactly. yeah.
We're keeping it PG, I think.
We are, mate. We're keeping it very PG.
And you're official now, so you probably want to...
No, we're not official. We're not official.
Oh, you're not official?
No, we're not.
Oh, you're not official? Right, gotcha.
No.
I've put you in the crap there, have I?
No, you haven't. You haven't. Not, which is not
Keep
yet.
it PG, Simon.
Not yet.
Yeah, sorry about that, yeah.
Not yet, mate.
No, not yet. Well, she's standing behind you.
Oh, hello. That's fun.
Oh, crikey.
Yeah.
Crikey. Yeah, have you got one, Simon?
Yeah, I was going to say, I always ask this question. Where are you looking to be in, say, in 5 years' time? Where do you want to be? What do you want to be doing?
Oh, that's a really good question. And again, I just want to say thanks for having me on, lads. It's been a good laugh. But to be fair, where I want to be in 5 years, I just want to be like a lot of people's worries in life is financial struggles. And for me, as of course, there's other worries in life as well that people go through family, friends, so many different things. You can't even describe the whole list. But for me, I want to be, you know, in a happy place, happy with what I'm doing. Hope to, you know, be big on my socials and continue. And I want to go into presenting through TV as well. So try and get a little bit more on the TV personality side of things. Definitely stay tuned for that one. Big things coming in the future for that. And just have like financial freedom. I mean, if I'm sad, I'd rather cry in a Lamborghini than, you know, sitting here. I'm joking.
Yeah.
That was a joke. But yeah, I do want financial freedom in life. Like I am quite at times money motivated because it just it's a tool to allow you to do some certain things that you want to do in life. And I haven't always managed to be in a good position, but I'm happy with. I'm very grateful.
Yeah, no, I can see you doing that presenting. That'd be good for you, I think.
Yeah.
Because you've done the repping and all that, didn't you? So that, you know, that's sort of like presenting, but in a smaller scale, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just going to turn the light on, sorry, because it's getting dark.
Yeah.
Sorry for that. Okay, go on, as you were saying, boys.
Yeah, no, definitely. How long you been doing the travelling and all the rest of it then?
No, I only came out August. Well, we initially actually only came out August 14th for 5 days. We just came out for 5 days to Spain, and then we just never came back so far.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, but I want to spin the question on you guys anyway, even though it's your interview. What do you want to do in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Well, I'm going to go first, Simon.
No, go on, I'll let you go first.
Is it because what you're dreading to say?
Yeah.
Think.
Yeah, I've got to think about this, yeah.
I'll give you time to think, but as soon as I'm done it, I'm going straight to you.
Yeah, go for it. That's fine.
Academy, mate. Tottenham Hotspur, mate.
Is that you supporting it?
I'm a Spurs fan.
Oh, You're a bit gutted about yesterday, then?
Let's see, this is the thing. I don't follow up with football. I wouldn't even know what happened yesterday.
Really?
I'm not a Spurs fan, mate. You know, just got told I had to be one when I came out.
Yeah. Oh, crikey. But 5 years' time for me. Crikey me. Well, I'm trying to pursue professional football. That's what I'm trying to pursue. And I'm really having a go for it. But it's just injuries pushed me back a bit.
What have you had?
I suffer from a lot of hamstring injuries.
Stretch more.
I don't want to stretch too much. I'll get too tall then. Crikey, I don't want to get any taller than I am.
No, you're tall. You're surprisingly tall, aren't you? I was surprised when I met you.
Well,
so who would be your preferred team you'd want to be playing for?
That's a question and a half. It'll actually be a team abroad.
Oh yeah.
And that team is in Germany, and their name is Bayer Leverkusen.
That's such a specific team. Never heard of them, but fair play to you.
Bayer Leverkusen, they're in Germany, the Bundesliga.
I feel like he's already invested it.
So why them then?
Because I fancy it. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Such a specific team like that. You have to start speaking German. You know what? Like, genuinely, mate, truly in life, and you know, if you put your mind to it, work to it, and you manifest it, will come true.
I've got to believe in that. Set targets. You got to set that. Like you said, Simon, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of you, Simon, you're 5 years. Thank you.
Yes.
Right. Okay. I'm saving up for a Zimmer frame. So hopefully by 5 years' time, I'll be able to have a nice Zimmer frame. You know, like my personalised number plate on it and stuff like that. That'd be decent. Oh, yeah. I'll be quite happy with that. And if I'm still able to walk into town, then that's a massive bonus for me as well. So
good answer.
But no, on a serious note, the reason why I went on TikTok and all the rest of it was to do with trying to help charities and things like that. And that was one of my first videos I'd done for charity, done for cancer awareness, where I jumped in a puddle and actually got to about 1.2 million views. Which, yeah.
It's not even a frame. Zimmer frame.
It's not even a puddle, Simon. It was like a little pool.
Oh yeah, well yeah. It was actually my I saw on the telly, I saw on ITV that they was doing this cancer awareness, and everybody was jumping in puddles, you know, a bit like, you know, Peppa Pig and all that. It was just to get cancer awareness out there. Yeah. So I thought I'd do that. So I said to Keely, I said, any chance of just digging a hole outside, put some water in it. I said, because I'm going to do a video, jumping in a puddle, just to try to get the cancer awareness out there. So, like, I didn't know. So I've gone out there, went to jump in this puddle. She dug it like 5 foot deep. And literally, I went straight in, right up to my neck, near enough. And it was absolutely mental. And it got so much awareness, raised so much money. And then I went on from that, and I thought, well, you know, if this can create that kind of money to help people out and all the rest of it, you know, let's carry on. So I've done other videos for charity. Then all of a sudden, I was asked to get involved in charity football matches, which I've done, and there's going to be more charity football matches coming on. I just been on a call today with somebody regarding mental health, and I'm going to be doing videos for them. I need to talk to you about that, Cal, actually, see if you can maybe get involved in it. And we're going to try to help them out as well, because they just started a new charity up regarding mental health. So I'm using this platform just to try to help as many people as I can, really, if I'm going to be truthful. And if I'm still doing that in 5 years, and I've helped loads of people along the way, then I'll be happy.
Solid answer. Got any more charity football matches coming up? I'll definitely come, because I would love to see how good I could kick the ball out these days.
I'll tell you what, Nick. How long are you away for? When are you back?
Back October 29th.
Oh, you just miss out then. We've got one on October the 22nd. But the next one we do 100% with Via.
Be there, mate. I'll be there. I'll be on the right wing.
Yeah, is that where you play? Your winger?
Top pins. I'll get him in top pins.
Yeah. you play against Cal.
I'd say I was half decent baller back in the day.
Was you?
Yeah, decent to be fair. But, you know, the thing is for me, I never actually used to watch any football. My coach used to always say, oh, watch it, analyse the game, it will help you improve. But I never used to enjoy watching, just playing. But when I say I'm talking Sunday League, but still.
Well, it doesn't matter what level you play.
Yeah.
The main thing is you enjoy it, isn't it? That's the main thing. So that's good, yeah. Yeah. You got any more questions from people there, Cal?
Got one more, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's going to be a well.
Of course.
I really can't say that because it's PG, but you know, I've got to try and keep it clean because you know what I mean.
Ask what you want to ask. Go on, mate. We're getting to the end now, and now we got it.
Yeah, keep it PG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's and it's regarding football, to be honest.
Oh yeah, go on.
And it is it's regarding me as well.
All right, go on.
How many? So say if there was 10 penalties, how many would you score out of 10 past me?
How many would I score past you?
Mm-hmm.
I would say. Good question, mate. Good question. I'd say I'd score 5 out of 10. You would save 1. It would go in anyway. You would save 2, and 3 of them would just go wide. Because my accuracy is terrible.
I'll tell you what. The next charity game that you'll be involved in, Nick, we're going to put that to a test.
Good idea, mate. Good idea. Cal will do 10 penalties, mate. I'll tell you what. I've got a good power shot. To be fair. Cal the Dragon. I've never played against you. You could save all 10.
Well, I haven't been in goal for a while, to be honest. I've been up front mostly.
And I've seen some of the videos online of you scoring a goal the other day. You've done a couple of good corner kicks and that.
Yeah, it was a game in Rochester in Staffordshire, and I scored a hat-trick and assisted 1.
Simon, I've got an idea. Me, you and Cal, we get like a little, you know, a little bit like Justin Bieber has one of them little luxury comfort bands. We go get one of them, the 3 of us, me and you playing for the same team, or we're just touring teams and we're just banging it top bins, mate. We'll just be each other's, top wingmen up front. Assist.
That'd be quality, wouldn't it? Just going all different clubs and all the rest of it.
Clubs, yeah, that would be good, yeah. What about nightclubs or football clubs?
Well, yeah. well, both. Don't worry, I wouldn't mind either.
Yeah, if you, like says Nick, if you want to join this thing called the Gardens League, you're welcome to join it.
What's the Gardens League?
We don't have the Gardens League.
Oh, I feel bad now. I don't know. I don't even know what league Tottenham are in. I think they're in the Champions or the Premier League.
Oh dear.
The Gardens League. The Gardens League is something I started.
Oh, mate, you're joking? You've got football teams in that?
Yes, I've named my team Dragons FC.
Oh, nice.
You wait to hear the others, though. Oh.
Yeah, do you want me to go through them for you, Nick?
Yeah, go on.
One's not PG though.
That's all right. That's probably mine.
And Simon, you got to face that team yet?
What? Yeah, what? Cat Crap United? Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. Was there actual players in it?
Pardon?
Actual players in that on it, like
just imaginary objects.
Oh.
So here's the first one. So you got Garden Gnome FC.
All right.
Yeah.
You got Dragons, which is my team. You got Plant Pot FC.
Oh yeah, Plant Pot FC.
Tree Branch United.
Oh, that's decent. That.
Simon, you're trying not to crack on.
Oh no, honestly, just gone mental. People are right on it, aren't they?
Here's Simon's. Simon's is called Specky United.
Yeah, because I normally wear glasses, but my eyes have been alright lately, actually.
Oh, you have to probably rename yours, probably then.
Yeah.
You got Wheelbarrow FC.
Okay, decent.
Wheelbarrow United. Shovel United. Garden Hose United.
Is it all garden objects?
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Trowel FC. We've got a greenhouse.
Yeah.
Tree Trimmers Academy.
We've said, Simon, haven't we? The greenhouse wouldn't stand a chance.
No, they get smashed every week, don't they?
Yeah, I can see what you said.
Team names.
Yeah, Raspberry United. Probably get squashed.
That's decent. Yeah. I like the answer.
Apple Tree Victoria.
Mm.
Grass United, Cat Crap United.
Thing is, probably one of these teams will probably come out in 100 years.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, someone will name it and get a team going, wouldn't they?
Cat Crap United, good chance.
Yeah.
Weeds United. It don't get confused with Leeds.
Yeah.
Weeds United.
Weeds United. You got Tree Branch AFC, so it's a Tree Branch derby if Tree Branch are playing each other.
Derby in there.
You got a derby. You got Wheelbarrow FC and Wheelbarrow United, which is a derby, which is called the Wheelbarrow Derby.
Okay.
That's weird.
We've got Leaf Athletic.
Leaf. You've got everything in the garden that you could possibly have.
Yeah.
There's 20 teams in the Gardens Premier League.
I was about to ask, how many teams have you got in the Gardens Premier League?
Yeah, it's 20. So there's another 2. So you got Lawnmower United, who Simon faced the other week.
How was that?
Oh, it was interesting, actually. Yeah. Kicking a ball against a lawnmower in a goal. Yeah, it was definitely interesting.
It's a good thing the lawnmower wasn't running and you're facing the thing upwards.
Well, it was a bit.
Shredded.
Yeah.
No, and the last team is called Bucket Athletic.
Oh, okay, so got pretty much every item, to be fair.
Yeah.
And that's who I faced today. My team Dragons faced Bucket.
Yeah.
Oh, good luck, mate.
And we thrashed them 10-0.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, got it.
And of course, Simon, we're facing each other on the 22nd, aren't we, for the Gardens Cup final?
Yeah, we are on the 22nd before kickoff. Me and Cal taking 5 penalties against each other. It's going to be like live streamed and all the rest of it. So,
that's be fair. I'm looking forward to a friendly match or a charity match when I can.
Yeah, no, definitely. The next one after the 22nd, I'll definitely get involved in it. That'd be brilliant. That'd be superb.
I'm in the one on the 29th as well.
Try and bring some local fans along. I say, guys, if you're in the area, Repnick is playing.
Yeah, definitely. Where are you from in England? Obviously not exactly, but...
Well, I was born in Essex, but I live in Stevenage in Hertfordshire.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. So what, just one other question, just real question, going on the travelling again. What's the place that you really want to go? You saving up for somewhere? You really want to go somewhere?
I do want to go. Obviously, it's very hard right now with the whole COVID situation. You know, be vaccinated, be not, this, that, and red list, amber list, green list, making it difficult for people, isn't it? But I do want to go Bali again, but I also want to go Thailand. It's a massive one on my bucket list. So very soon. I don't know that went back into red, I believe, because I know it was amber. I'm pretty sure because I know you could just go there and quarantine, and then you could be in Thailand. But I'll be there soon. I'll be there definitely soon. Yeah,
that's where I want to go. I want to go Thailand, Philippines, and that.
Yeah, Cambodia, Vietnam, like all them areas near there. Give it a go.
Yeah, no, definitely. Right. Just before we go, Nick, do you want to do any plugs?
No, I mean, guys, honestly, it's been a pleasure. Thanks so much for having me. Of course, my main platform is TikTok. Be sure to drop me a follow, repnicktv. Follow the guys as well. If you guys are watching from my live stream or from my viewers, so be sure to follow Cal, Simon. Thank you for having me. Sorry, I'm tired now because I'm 1 hour ahead and I've been up so late. It's 8:45, but I think, I'm going to head down the Arundel beachfront, get a sangria jug and have a nice bit of food.
Well, that sounds good to me. Flipping it,
Good.
I'd fancy that, definitely.
You wish you were there now, Simon, didn't you?
I actually do, yeah.
Well, this one for you. Question for you before I go, boys. Cal, can we see Cal make a feature in House on the Move?
You might see me there, definitely.
Yeah. So when we're obviously going to do a month in, and Simon, you as well, of course. Simon is important. But we're going to do House on the Move for 1 month here in Spain, starting next week. We've got some creators coming out, and then we're going to do it in England. We'll get some people coming and visiting the house in England for a month.
Oh, yeah.
We'll make sure I get a big house. I'll make sure in the garden we can put a little game together, a little footy game.
That'd be good.
Get a couple of goals.
That's quality, isn't it?
Yeah, man, definitely. Well, boys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, cheers for coming on, Nick. It's honestly really appreciate it. It's been great having you. I can tell it's such a nice bloke and good laugh, and you deserve everything you got, honestly.
Appreciate that, guys, and thank you for having me again. I've had a really good time. And guys, make sure you follow Simon, Cal. Repnick TV is out. Boom.